Hey everybody, I'm Liam,
I'm Colleen.
and today on FreshForward, we're talking about awarding course badges with achievements as part of the October 2024 release of Ultra. All right, welcome back, everybody. So today we are talking about awarding course badges with achievements. As we said, this is part of the 3900.102 release from October 2024, and this was an exciting one and almost our top pick, but not quite. This is our number 2 release for awarding course badges from our Fave 5 at 5 for this month. We're going to dive in and talk a bit about this, and I'm realizing, Colleen, you just kind of wear your colors and take your lumps. And I don't remember what my cue was to tell you that we're going to remove that banner. So totally on me. All right. So sorry.
It's a little background producer talk.
Yes. You're seeing things evolve as in real time, folks. Okay. Before we jump into talking about what this all is, remember just a quick note that this is subject to change. We are going to show off what is in our test environment as it is currently, but remember, this is scheduled for October, and things could change. So you're warned. All right, so let's talk about what is this all about. Awarding course badges with achievements is part of the mastery and learning pathways, and something that I've been kind of excited about personally. And I can think of at least a handful of faculty who have asked us about ways that they could gamify or award badges or create kind of that pathway. So this is, I think this is the first step on that trajectory, eh?
Yeah.
Awarding course badges. So now instructors can create course badges and set criteria for students to earn the badges. Instructors can view which students have earned a course badge. Students can review the requirements to earn a course badge, and students can view both earned and unearned course badges. And finally, leaders can use achievements in Ultra organizations. So not just for courses, but also for organizations. And I wonder if that's going to suddenly mean something to a lot more faculty. I wonder. As just before we get into the demonstration, this is kind of what the interface looks like. So we will go through this in a demonstration, but here's what it looks like to create the achievement badges. You have a fairly easy to follow user interface here. And then when students are looking at it, this is what they see. So let's, I think let's dive in and we will talk about how to create them. We'll go through the whole process, how to create them, what that looks like for the students when they are created but not earned. Then we will award one to a student and we'll show what that looks like to the student that they have earned one, and what that looks like to the instructor when they see that a student has earned one. And then if anything else comes to mind, then I will add that in. Okay, ready? Here we go. So we are in our test space, and I'm going to jump right on into our course here. And what you'll see when this comes live into production, there will be a new tab right here called Achievements. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's okay for folks to see on the screen. Clicking Achievements, here is the space, and because we haven't created one in this space, it's saying that there are none, and it's inviting us to create one. There's the button right here. New course badge. And here's our interface. So a very familiar sort of setup. Right away, it's asking for our title. I'm going to do that now before I forget. and just call it milestone number 1. Maybe this is going to be kind of a progression for my learners. They need to hit different milestones. A description is required. That is going to be visible for the students. So this is awarded upon completion of the, let's say, planning phase. Oops. And now that I've written that in the description, I want to make this a little bit more descriptive. There. All right, so milestone number 1 is planning. This is awarded upon completion of the planning phase. You now see that we've got a whole bunch of icons here. You can choose from here. At this point, you cannot create custom badges, but I'm certain that that is going to be a future release that you can add your own. So let's grab one from here. Let's see, we're planning. So let's do, I think the discussion one looks like a planning sort of thing. That or the puzzle. So now that I'm looking at this, I can kind of see how many of these icons could fit, right? Like group formation that's created. We've research phase right here, right? We've scheduled a thing or something, or we've attended an event. Here we go. Checkpoints, super milestones. Maybe you have a series of check marks. Could not the word.
That's the word.
Series of check marks and then the star, whatever. I'm going to use this one for my milestone for planning. And then we have our performance criteria. So we're going to choose a gradable item from the course. Here we've got a whole bunch of them. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to use this guy here because it's going to be easy for me to select and adjust. And then we're going to set the requirement. So you could say the students have to get a certain level. Let's do 80% or higher. You could compound them. So we've got test 1, maybe they need to also have on test 2 a certain level. So now they have to get at least 80 on this and at least 70. Let's make it 80 on both. And then you can see that that's done. I'm going to hit publish now, and typical with a lot of Ultra is if you are missing a component, if you didn't put the description or you didn't put any performance criterias, it will not allow you to publish. So you can hit save draft here if you're not totally finished, or you can hit publish. Clicking publish does reveal this little heads up warning. Once you publish a badge, it can't be edited. You need to confirm all of the information. Make sure that you're done. Because once you've published it, it means it's now available for students to see, and now students could instantly look at that and see, oh, this is what I have to do to get to that, to earn that badge, so you can't change it. So we're gonna click confirm. I'm confident in what we've done. Click confirm. And now it will take us back to the main screen, and you can see there's milestone 1. You can see the icon there. We can open that up and we can see it, but you can see it's a published badge and can't be edited. You also, actually, I'll come back to that part. So that is creating your first badge. You cannot, I did discover this during our testing, just before we started to record this one, you cannot see that in student preview. So if you go into student preview, you're gonna not see this area. It doesn't mean it's broken, it just means it's not available in student preview. So heads up to that. But let's jump into, as an administrator in the test space, I've created a student login that I'm in this course. So I'm gonna just refresh this so that this browser sees the new data. We're gonna go into our course, and you see there's the achievements here for this course. I open this up and I can see here's badges to earn, and there's milestone number 1, planning. And it does say, if you click on it, that I can see this is awarded upon completion of the planning phase. Now, I don't see how the student could see what to earn, what they have to do to earn this.
Does that have to be in the description?
You might need to write that into the description if that's important. I did think that the notes said that you could see that. So maybe I'm just not looking, or maybe it's just not into the test space yet. But okay, so there's a student sees something. Oh, this is a thing to earn. Your description here. This is what I wrote. This is awarded upon the planning phase. Maybe that's what they meant, is the description should just kind of capture that. So make sure that you don't skip that step. But now the student sees that there's a badge to earn. It'll be nice then, 1, 2, they can see all those milestones in this course. And this is course specific, so that badge will be here for this course. They go into another course and they will see whatever badges are in that course instead. Okay, so let's jump back to this view. I'm going to just force that student's grades to have the appropriate threshold. I think they had to have 80.
80.
We'll do 80, and it was 8. Oops, not 8. 80. And let's do 80 here. And let's have a look then as the instructor. If we come in here, let's refresh our page and see what happens. Aha, look, it already updated that there is one student that has received it. We can come in here and we can see, there he is. Jamal has received that or earned that today at 1:40. So now you know when we're recording. Okay, let's create one more before we go further. Let's call this milestone 2. Oops, number 2. And this is going to be draft. Oops. And oops. Okay, and let's give it a different icon. I'm going to give it a check mark. Yep, that looks good. And we'll call that. And now you'll notice also that you can select, I'm just noticing this here, talking like I've seen this. But test number 1 and 2 are available, so you can use the same gradable items towards multiple badges. You can do that for a variety of reasons. Let's just grab a new one, say test 3 needs to be at least 50 points, or let's go into a custom range. So there you go. You can use points or percentage and say they have a minimum or a maximum. So you might have a creative use for that, but I'll just go back into the 70. So at least 70 on test number 3, they'll get this guy here. This is for the draft copy. Click publish, confirm. And now the reason I did that is because I want to go into my student view. I'm going to refresh this page and we will see this is the one that we have earned. You see it's new. We earned that on September 23rd. And now I see another one still to earn. So the ones that we've got will line up across the top and the ones still to come are down here. Okay. And that is, let's see, I'm trying to remember all of the things that I've listed off at the beginning. I said we would create one. We said we would show what that looks like to the students who haven't earned one, which you can see here. What it looks like to the instructor who, when they see students have earned one, here we are. What it looks like to the students when they have earned one, here we are. I think that's it.
That's it.
Huh. I'm curious and I wonder, I'm going to do this. I want to go into some content. This is me just kind of poking. Oh, this is the student view. So let me go back to the instructor. Here's my question. Do you think that we could use adaptive release, or sorry, the release conditions to say they need to have gotten an achievement badge?
Oh.
Release conditions. Okay,
Yeah, that's
performance. Not yet. Here is another idea exchange. I think I am on a 3-episode streak here, Colleen,
You
of
think you are too. I'm writing it
going
down right
through
now.
these and coming up with a new thing that we should suggest. So wouldn't it be great if you could have an achievement badge and that badge was the release condition,
Yeah.
or multiple badges, right? They have to have done the planning phase and the rough copy and an instructor check-in, those badges, before they can get to booking a presentation date.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I like it.
I like it too. I'm going to include the link to this video in our idea exchange and be like, this is what I
Nice.
think and why I think it,
Yeah.
instead of having to type it out. Okay, so we can't do that now, but I suspect it's going to come.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. So anything else that I need to go through that I'm skipping past?
No, I think you've covered it all.
We've covered it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then this wraps up our review on awarding course badges with achievements in your courses. This comes out in October. Colleen, do you know the date? Put me on the spot.
You are too. 1, 2, 3rd.
I'm sorry. October 3rd?
Yep.
3rd to 4th? All right. So watch for that. It's the first Thursday night. It should be in our production Friday.
Right.
And yeah, so that's it, folks. We talked again. Don't forget to, yes, thank you. Don't forget to like the video here. If this has been valuable, if you think we did a good job, like it. It makes us feel good. And subscribe to our channel so that you get updated as soon as we post these. And that's, I think that's it from us. So take care, guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.